Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you a world that me and my friends have been working on, and we have some pretty awesome creations here. We have some businesses and we have houses, and we're going to eventually turn this into a live server where people will be able to join us in the future.
Well, no guaranteed.
Yeah, no guarantee, but hopefully. We put a lot of work into this world, and I'm going to take you around and give you a tour. And you might be wondering why some of the business areas, well, pretty much all the business areas, are on the ground with a really nice looking road while the houses are floating. And my answer to that is it just is. We just go with it. I was the first one that started building the houses up here, and the reason why I did was at the time I was kind of thinking of like the Jetsons, where their houses are way up in the air. So for some reason, that's just what I was thinking, and we just went with it. So yeah, it's just the way it is in this world. I actually think that it gives it even more character. I think it makes it even more fun. So I'm going to show you the houses first, and then I will show you guys the businesses that we have so far. Now, this house was created by a friend of Micah's, and he joined us for a short time on the server, and this is his Survivalist House. So this house was designed so that you never have to leave it. It pretty much is
Well, he
self-sustaining.
wasn't finished with it.
He never did finish it,
Wasn't
but
yet finishing it.
it was supposed to be a self-sustaining house where you would never have to leave it, and you could survive on the inside and never have to leave. It also has a door here to the netherworld, or another world, whatever they call it. So we have a door here. I'm not going to go through that right now. His house does have a second floor. I don't know what he was intending this for. Maybe this would have been like a food area. So that's the first house. Not finished, but we will finish it eventually. The next house over here is the very first house that I built, and this is the Amethyst House, and it's kind of shaped like an igloo. Has a very unique round shape to it, and I really love the sound that the amethyst makes when you walk on it. And that's why I made this house entirely of amethyst. And as you can see, there's my cat Slick, and I also put a tank that's connected from the outside with some of the new additions in. My bro can say the name a lot better. What's their names, my bro?
Axolotls.
Ocelotos. Yep, so I have three of them in there.
Axolotls.
And, well, you know me with names. I'm always butchering names. But yeah, so we got them attached. I thought it'd be cool to have a tank attached from the outside where I can see them swimming around. So that's pretty cool. And have the house lit entirely by candles. We have a fridge, and we have our blast furnace here for food. And we have some music, an anvil. So this was the first house that I built. Came out really good. I also love the crystals here, so I use them as a decoration all around the outside. The next house here I call the Inferno, and this was made by me for a friend of mine, Flash. I made this house for him so that he could customize the inside and the outside if he wanted to as much as possible, but this is how it came out. And I pretty much went wild on this one. I was kind of going for like a crazy like rock and roll kind of style with this one, or heavy metal. So as you can see, he can easily fit another floor in here, and it's a pretty big house. I love the different stones that were used. Really cool house. All of them have these really nice walkways. The next one is a simple log cabin. Now this is like a rancher style. It only has one floor. It wouldn't really be big enough to add two, but it's a nice, cozy little place. Could be decorated really nicely. So this is my log cabin. Used all different kinds of tones of wood. That came out looking really nice. Really homey. This is like the nicest one as far as like looking like a nice warm home cozy little place. And then this here I call like the nature slash jungle house. And this is, as you can see, a very unique house because it has all trees and leaves that make up the roof, while having like, it's made entirely of like dirt and plants. It's got vines growing all through it, and definitely a unique house. So I have to clear these vines away. This is what the inside looks like. So this one's another one that you could easily fit another floor into this one. Make it a 2-floor house. That definitely would be possible. And then we have a nice leave walkway here and border. And then this house is really cool. This one was made by my bro Micah, who made this house, and this is a water house. Now this is something I always wanted to build myself, but never mastered it. He did it so easily, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now you need special enchanted boots in order to walk through this house. Otherwise you will just fall through the floor. So this can be a rather dangerous house to live in, yet it is also an amazing house right here. This is definitely one of my favorites. See how we can actually go right through it here. That's pretty cool. So this house is amazing. He did a great job on this one. You can see this one's already furnished somewhat. Already has some stuff inside. He's got the enchanted boots on, so now he can walk safely on the floor, because it will turn the floor temporarily into ice, and that makes it possible where you can walk on it. So this is a really cool house. He did an amazing job on this one. Now over here we have the sandcastle, aka the beach house. And as you can see, this one has palm trees, a nice little water area. And when you go on the inside, we have more trees. And it's kind of made to look like a sunset because we have the sun over there. And then we actually have your own little ocean area right here. And there were tropical fish in here, but they've all disappeared. But there were tropical fish in here. Oh, there's some. There's only 2 left. So there was a lot more. But we got 2 guys hiding right here. And this is pretty cool. So this is for all the beach lovers out there. This is the perfect house. I like that skin. That's pretty cool. So this is the sand castle, aka the beach house. That came out really well. And for those who don't recognize this, this one is actually based on a game console. This is based on the Xbox Series X, which I will eventually be moving to. Right now I'm on PlayStation, but one day I will be moving back to that. But this is the Series X house. So, okay. So as you can see, I extended it because there wouldn't have been a lot of room if I didn't extend the back. It just would have been a giant vertical cube. So I did extend it a little longer, which kind of makes it look like a gaming PC actually from the outside. But you can see I put the holes in the top for the ventilation, just like the console actually has. So this you could easily fit like probably 3 floors inside. So this is the Xbox house. Came out really well. Very simple, easy design. Now this one I have mixed feelings about. This is the Beehive House, and I tried to go for the beehive look. You know how the beehives are rounded, but they kind of have like the extended sides on them. I was trying to like do that shape, but with blocks it's kind of a little challenging. I have mixed feelings about this one. It's a nice, interesting house. It looks, cool, but I might change the design later on if I can figure out a way to kind of like make it more rounded. But as you can see, we have honeycomb on the inside to make it like a real beehive. Honeycomb floors. And I would say this would be pretty tight for 2 floors. I mean, maybe you could fit a second floor in, but it has a really unique shape to it. Really nice house. Again, I might change the design on this one. I haven't decided yet. But it's a pretty cool idea for a house. And this one I'm in the process of making. And I'm not going to give away until it's finished what it's, what it is. But it begins with these slime blocks That's pretty cool because you can bounce on them, use them as trampolines. But I have a unique idea for this house. I'm just building them at random. Whatever pops into my imagination is what I'm building. So that's why all the houses are quite different from one another. Each one has its own different kind of character to it. So this one I'm still in the process of making. So that's all the houses we have right now. They came out excellent. And now I'm going to show you some of the businesses. Now you can see the road is done. Came out really well. And we have street lights that light up at night. They have the sensors on top, so they light up automatically at night. The road came out looking really well. Just looks amazing. And we also have track here to actually drive, and you'll be able to stop at like different locations. Now this is called...
Well, you aren't going to be able to stop. You're kind of just going to have to just get out.
Now this is our first business here. This was the last one we made, but the first one I'm going to show you on the tour. This is called Eclipse Tacos. And the whole entire building, we had the unique idea to make it as a actual shaped taco, which came out looking absolutely great. My bro Micah actually did all the filling of the taco on the top, which I'm going to show you here. And it just came out looking amazing. We had somebody visit the world one time, and they really liked this building. This is definitely a fan favorite of the people who come in. It just looks amazing. It came out really well. Better than we ever could have expected. So now I'll give you a tour on the inside. So we have our cash register here. We have our dining area here. And has this nice window where you can see out to the other businesses. But nice and roomy in here. Really nice place. We have more dining area on this side. We have our jukebox for some music. And this is the kitchen area. And we also have a drive-thru, which is really unique. That's really cool. So we have a drive-thru area here, refrigerator, our sinks and ovens. So this is our kitchen area. So this came out absolutely awesome. Could not have expected it to be better. So it just came out perfect. And as we go over here, the next building is a prison tower that our friend Flash is working on. It's not finished yet, but I love the two tones of fire that he used to spiral up the building. And this is going to be a prison. I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. He's still working on it. But I'm sure when it's finished, I will give you guys another tour, and it's going to look amazing. Got a really cool top here. And if you look down, I assume this is where the prison is going to be. Hollow right now, but there's going to be more down there. So he's done a really great job on this. Looks really good. Very clever with the fire. And then over here, I just made this at random. This is probably my most detailed and best work I ever did in Minecraft. This is my castle. And if we're going to make this a business, I would call it a White Castle or maybe a Medieval Times based on those restaurants. But it is a restaurant. I decided I'm going to turn this into a restaurant. But it has a really cool medieval look to it. I had more of the Asiagos or the lizards, or they're actually amphibians. They're not lizards. But I had them all through my water here. But they, a lot of them have disappeared as well over time. Sadly, I have to refill this. Because there was quite a few, and now I'm only seeing one. He's all by his lonesome. So I'm going to have to refill this. I have golems protecting the building. But this is my best work as far as like complex design. Usually my buildings are pretty simple, where this one I tried to give it as much like character to it as possible with the design. So as we go in, we have the main hall here, which leads into the throne room. But again, I'm thinking about turning this into a restaurant. So this is going to be a restaurant area over here. So we can go up. So we got different floors in the towers here. We got windows. And then this leads up to top tower here. I like this roof because it's connected, but it has like this big airway here where it's not like solidly like just locked in. Gives it more open area. So that's pretty cool. And then I just did like spiral designs. They don't really serve a purpose, but just decoration, these spiral designs and all these weird shapes to the building here. Now the other tower is basically identical. But we turned this one into a dungeon. When we have uninvited guests, this is where they are put, in here in the dungeon area. So this came out looking really cool as well. And so that came out really good. That's where the dungeon area is. That's only temporary dungeon since our friend Flash is working on an actual prison area for unwelcome guests. And those are basically people who come in and are maybe trying to grief and stuff like that. That's where they're put. If we have guests and they pretty much behave themselves and they're just peaceful building, they're fine. But for the troublemakers, which we all meet every now and then, this is where they're put until they decide to leave the game. But it came out really good. I'm very pleased with the way this turned out. This is probably my favorite building I've ever made. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Micah's Pizzeria here, which is somewhat based on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. So it has a very cool Five Nights at Freddy's theme to it. We have the parking area here with some cars. And then we have the building right here. This is the main entrance area. And then we have the customer service area here, where you can place your orders. And then you can come inside, and we have our main dining area, along with the stage. Well, this is a mini stage over here. I actually didn't see this stage before. This is a new one he built. That's pretty cool.
Nope, you saw it before.
I did? I don't remember this stage being here. Huh. This mini one. I remember this, but I don't remember this one being here.
Yep, you saw it
this
before.
area here. So this is the main stage, performance area. And we got our performing puppet areas. Now, I've actually seen him animate these before where they can actually move. I think that would be really cool if he does that again. Because at one time he made one that actually danced. So that was pretty cool. That would be cool to at least have one that dances constantly. That would be pretty cool. And we have the bathrooms here. And then we have the office area here. And there's a secret compartment area down there. And that's for hiding, right?
Yeah.
So there's the secret compartment area there. And then this only opens at night, when the building goes dark, this room. This is kind of like a secret area here.
It does. It only opens at night, not when it goes dark.
Oh, okay. So that's like a secret area there. This building came out really nice. And then we have another room here. What room is this?
That's the kitchen.
This is the kitchen? Okay, I thought so. We have the kitchen area here. Thought it was the kitchen. I wasn't sure, though. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. So yeah, he did a great job on this. And that's all we have for now. We're still continuing to build. I keep forgetting these doors are automatic. There we go. So that's all we have right now. We are going to continue to keep making more businesses and more houses. And hopefully we will turn this into a server where people will be able to join in. Because I love seeing other people's creations.
Well, Empire, there's no guarantee that we're gonna let them build.
Yeah, that's true. So this house I might rework. If I redesign it, I'll show you guys. And as we continue to do more work, and I will continue to do streams to show off what we've done. So now I'm going to work on this house a little bit. And after I'm finished, I will show the final product. So I'm going to end the stream here for now. And I will see you guys on this world again, where we will have more progress done at that time. And I will show you the updates. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, and have a great day.